So with all that said, our framework, what makes Facebook stand out, why it's so awesome, let's jump into the Facebook platform. The 3 reasons why you can't ignore Facebook platform is because it allows for easy registration. First and foremost, with a click of a button, you can become registered for a site and pass through Facebook Connect all of the information related to your profile that you authorize that allows that particular website to make a great user experience for you. No one else enables this at such a massive scale with such depth. More traffic. People on Facebook are internet savvy. If they see you on Facebook and they visit your site, you'll see a bump in traffic. Most businesses that integrate Facebook Connect and other Facebook platform capabilities end up seeing more traffic. And finally, better engagement. When you're interacting with your friends, you're going to have a better experience. So without diving too deep into the platform, let's look at Facebook Development Platform's history. So in May 24, 2007, Facebook launches F8. This was monumental. I still remember where I was sitting when this happened. I was at Stanford and immediately asked all my really smart friends what we should be doing on there. Then comes out Facebook Fund. So Wildfire was a part of Facebook Fund, and through Wildfire and another company I was involved with called Photos I Like, I was able to participate in the Facebook Fund. Dave McClure ran the Facebook Fund before he started 500 Startups. So my roots with Facebook go all the way back to the very beginning. In November 3rd, 2007, we started to see apps developed on the platform. I attribute a lot of this to the class we had at Stanford, where we built something like 10 apps with 10 million users in 10 weeks. It was pretty incredible. Some people paid for their tuition with the apps they built during this 10-week class. Some people even formed businesses that were venture funded and went off to go to sell to Zynga and Facebook and others. Really incredible experience. Then Facebook Connect becomes popular. Then apps almost triple on Facebook within a little less than a year. Facebook Connect enables social widgets all across the web. Facebook Connect becomes widely popular. Farmville pops up. Zynga starts making tons of money. Playfish pops up. They start making tons of money, all because of Facebook Connect and the platform that Facebook enabled. Then Facebook started to realize that there's a marketing opportunity here, and they launched the Preferred Developer Consulting Program with just 14 companies. That program is much bigger now and now called the Preferred Marketing Developers Program. Like button earns 1 billion impressions in the first 24 hours. As you can see, amazing stuff happen. Kleiner Perkins gets involved because they see such a big opportunity. Single sign-on launches in November 3rd of 2010. Zynga files for an IPO, first IPO off the Facebook platform. Not a great success as a result of some other decisions, but a tremendous success at the time. Facebook starts to go mobile in October of 2011. Then we're looking at music coming onto Facebook with Spotify, a tremendous success. Now people are spending more time on Facebook than any other place. There's 3,000 timeline apps created as soon as Facebook launches the timeline. And then we've got 7 out of the 10 apps in the Apple Store, the highest rated apps, have Facebook integrated. Facebook has permeated all of the internet. And this leads us up to April of 2008. And since then, Facebook's made some major strides in monetizing itself. They just had their IPO. They're going to be held responsible for their revenues. And with that comes the responsibility of building out the best marketing products available. So we'll dive into what some of those are. We'll talk about the App Center, the Open Graph, applications, websites, and devices, the Graph API, Facebook plugins, and credits. And I'm just going to give a cursory overview of each of these subjects. You can dive in very deep just by typing in one of these keywords into Facebook's developer wiki. So the App Center, the place to be discovered, a lot like Apple's iTunes Store. Amazing timeline apps. This is the place to go if you want to see what people are doing that is cutting edge on the platform itself. They've got mobile apps and they've got web apps enabled here. Some have Open Graph built in, they're timeline enabled. And when I say Open Graph, I'm talking about this. Facebook wants to know what you're doing, and that's what the Open Graph does. It builds a social graph around what people are doing. I listened, I liked, I reviewed. And what app developers are doing and what marketers should be thinking about doing is building out action object-oriented applications. Matt listened to Spotify. Matt reviewed a meal. All these things create the social graph. And in creating the social graph, you make the user experience richer. So, for example, I was on this app here, food app, and I liked this chicken sliders, and then this was published to my timeline. Matt saved chicken fillet sliders on Punch Fork. Now, that created a connection between me and chicken graph sliders and me and Punch Fork, but then whenever one of my friends liked chicken fillet sliders, that creates a connection between us. And maybe Facebook could start to recommend that we go eat chicken fillet sliders together and listen to Metallica on Spotify.